Welcome to my channel, where we discuss everything and all things politics, economy, and development in Nigeria and around the world. You know, since this Dangote refinery issue has been on the front burner, many people have been pointing accusing finger in the wrong direction. Especially after the chief executive officer of Nigerian midstream and downstream regulatory authority said that the Dangote refinery is not yet licensed and that it's not up to 50% completion rate. Now, the person saying that made this allegation was Mr. Faruk Ahmed, the chief executive officer of the Nigerian midstream and downstream regulatory authority. Since he dropped that bombshell, Nigerians have been commenting and pointing accusing fingers at those in authority, but they are pointing at the wrong direction. There are people who are calling that for Faruk Ahmed to be sacked. They want him to be sacked for saying that Dangote has not even been licensed and that the quality of the product of the fuel from his refinery is of below standard. And so many things have come up because of that statement. And I want to show in this video that Faruk will not be sacked. He will not be sacked. That Faruk Ahmed, the chief executive officer of Nigerian midstream and downstream regulatory authority, he will not be sacked, as some people are calling. Even one of the anchors of Tinubu's TVC, Otitoju, said that the man ought to have been sacked. They thought that the man is the problem. Because you know, Nigerians would like to make excuses for our leaders. It is convenient to say, when Buhari was in power, for his supporters to say that the problem is not Buhari, it's his advisors. It's not the fault of the president, it's the fault of the ministers. It's not the fault of the president, it's the fault of his advisors. But President Bola Ahmed Tinubu is the Minister of Petroleum Resources. He is in charge of NNPC and everything. Forget about the fact that NNPC has become a limited company. He calls the shot. He is the one that appointed the managing director and chief executive officer of Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited. He appointed that man, and if Tinubu want him to be sacked tomorrow, he will be sacked in a jiffy. Be removed. Whatever anybody can tell you that the PIA contain, they will sack him, and they will back it up. You will see army of lawyers and CSOs that will help the president for that. So that man, this Ahmed, will not be sacked. because he was speaking based on the authority of the president. He cannot say what he couldn't defend before the president. And it's interesting that if you watch that video where Faruk Ahmed made the allegations about Dangote refinery, he was at the State House, presidential villa. He was with Kayari. Kayari was standing by his side. And he was talking with his full chest. So those who are calling for the man to be sacked are wasting their time. Of course, even if they sack him, it doesn't mean that what he said was not approved by the president. Because that man, from what you can observe, is that he was, after a meeting with the president, together with the managing director of GMD of Nigerian National Petroleum Company Limited, Kayari, Mele Kayari, he dropped that bombshell. He dropped that bombshell. And if you see the reaction of Dangote since then, Dangote knew that that man is not the main, is not the main issue. The main issue is the man in charge of the oil business in Nigeria, the Minister of Petroleum Resources, and the President of the Federal Republic of Nigeria. As long as what Ahmed said at that State House is in line with what they made Tinubu to believe and what Tinubu want to see, nobody is going to touch that man. Nobody is going to remove him, despite all the sentiments being expressed. And it's understandable. How can the largest refinery in Africa not be able to produce fuel of international standards? How can a country own such a, have the opportunity of something like that domicile in their territory, and they cannot take advantage of it? Of course, the government has a right in saying, we don't want Dangote to be a monopoly. Dangote, of course, denied that she's a monopoly. But what the government said is an indication that Dangote want monopoly. That Dangote want monopoly. Because the Ahmed, Mr. Faruk Ahmed, the CEO of Nigerian Midstream and Downstream Regulatory Authority, said that Dangote told them that they should stop importation of fuel into Nigeria and that he should direct all the marketers to be buying from his refinery, from Dangote refinery and stuff. Of course, if that's not monopoly, I don't know what is monopoly. Okay. Because I know that Innocent Motors is producing motors in Nigeria. It's manufacturing vehicles in Nigeria. But Innocent has never called for the Nigerian government to stop the importation of vehicles, which would have been a good thing to do. But that said, being said, what they should have done, if they don't want Dangote to have monopoly, is to ban importation of fuel, since Dangote can be able to supply the ones we need, and then make sure that all the other 3 refineries are working, and then all the modular refineries are also working. Okay? You supply everybody that has license crude, so that not only Dangote that will be refining, others will be refining. Of course, I know that they are building another refinery in Akwa Ibom State by, I'm trying to remember his name, by somebody, another billionaire again from Kano, who is also into cement. He is building a refinery in Akwa Ibom State. So Dangote, if the Nigerian government ban fuel supply, fuel import, Dangote will be enjoying it with a few others for now. It may appear like a monopoly, but other refineries will still come on board. But at least it will reduce the burden that Nigeria pass through in terms of dollar availability for import of fuel and all this. It will reduce the pressure on the naira, and it could help the naira to get strengthened. So, in as much as I agree that they were right that Dangote wanted a monopoly, but that is a good monopoly. But it's not, it's a good monopoly that we can use while others come on board and join him in the refinery business. It's Bua that I'm talking about. Bua, the owner of Bua Cement. That man has a refinery that is he's building in Akwa Ibom State, and there are other modular refineries. So if they ban fuel importation, Dangote will not enjoy monopoly for long. Others will join him. But the important thing is that at least we'll be able to have self-sufficiency at home. And Dangote can enter agreement to make sure that he doesn't sell to Nigerians at a rate where Nigerians will feel cheated, where his own product will be more expensive than imported fuel. If he can achieve that equilibrium, where his own product is even lower than the imported, or even at the same price with imported, so that Nigerians will not feel shortchanged, I think it's a good idea. That was how China developed. China shut down a lot of things from being imported in their country. And I told somebody, if Peter Obi had been declared the winner of that election, Dangote would not even need to lobby for the Peter Obi administration to ban importation of fuel into this country. Peter Obi will ban that importation. He will allow other refineries to emerge. Peter Obi will ban importation of cars. I'm telling you, and will encourage local manufacturers of cars. And he will be driving made in Nigerian cars. And will save a lot of resources for this country. But Dangote is paying the price of the kind of leadership that you get in any country. You know, sometimes it's not good to leave politics just for the politicians, because at the end of the day, their decisions impact everybody in serious ways that we can never imagine. You can see how, if you see Dangote today, these days, Dangote look harassed. This is the richest man in Africa. He look harassed. Why? Because he put his money in his own country. Now, if you can treat Dangote the way you are treating him, a local investor, what makes you think that a foreign investor will come and invest in Nigeria? What makes you think a foreign investor will come and put his money in Nigeria based on the way you are treating the richest man in Africa? His investment. In fact, this investment is this is the biggest investment Dangote has ever done in his life. And now he's being treated as if he doesn't know what he's doing. Somebody who took $100 million to buy the land alone. No. We're not talking about the equipment. We're not talking about anything. Just land, empty space, $100 million. Now you are telling him that his fuel is of poor quantity. He's doing monopoly. He's doing this. He's doing that. He want this. He want that. It's sad. But at the end of the day, the essence of doing this video is for those who are calling on this Faruk Ahmed that he should be sacked. He was sabotaging. He's the one sabotaging Dangote. That man is the least of the problem of Dangote. Until whatever is the problem between Dangote and the presidency is sorted out, I don't think that this matter of his refinery will be settled amicably. Because even if you look at the interview that Dangote granted the Premium Times, you can it is filled with a lot of despair by Dangote, showing how he's almost regretting the whole investment. One of the biggest investment that anybody has ever made in Nigeria in recent times. This is how it turned out. So what I'm saying in essence is that those who think that that man will be sacked, he will not be sacked. He will not be sacked. If he's sacked at all, it's not because of that thing he said. It is perhaps if the government of Bola Ahmed Tinubu discover that people are looking at them somehow, that they are not happy with Dangote, and they see that he's creating a public relation problem for them. He's creating an image problem to them that they cannot defend. They may decide to throw him under the bus. But in their heart of hearts, what that man said after the meeting with the president from the State House has the approval of the president. Because if the president doesn't support it, that man will not say it. And Dangote would have gone to meet Tinubu direct. But it's like Dangote understood that going to Tinubu is not the issue. Perhaps he believed that Tinubu will not solve his problem. So what Dangote has done is to embark on public relation, using the media to draw attention of the Nigerian public. Because don't forget, there are some economic groups that Tinubu has created and put Dangote there. So Dangote still has access. Why is he has now turned himself into the spokesperson of his company? Why? Because normally there are people that speak for Dangote and his group. But water don't pass Gary, as they say in local parlance. He has to take the job of the spokesperson and begin to do public relation work so that he can mobilize the public. You can see that even in one of those videos, he was saying that at least what he know that the public are on their side. Of course, the public are on the side of Dangote because they felt that he has done so much that the APC administration even told us that when Dangote come on stream, the price of fuel will fall. They have been telling us this since Buhari time, that when Dangote come on stream, Dangote refinery, when it come on stream, now the Dangote refinery is on stream. And Bola Ahmed Tinubu said that he's going to build on the foundation led by Buhari. So what went wrong on Buhari's foundation on Dangote's refineries? That is what we may, we may not know for now, but time will tell. Thank you for watching this video, and if you are new to my channel, you have not yet subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, hit the subscription button, hit the notification bell. When you subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell, anytime I have a new video, you'll be among the first to know. God bless you. And please don't forget to like this video, because when you like it, Google will rank it high and recommend it for more people. Thank you, and God bless you and yours.